Stadium, as we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Craver. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to pass, it's Reed. Caught near the sticks, it's Craver. Wide open spaces. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
And the Aggies will have it 1st and 10. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. That throw and catch are really going to do
so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Reed. Snag.
Now, I know that right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their 1st drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your 1st play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big...
He's loose. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
Obviously, third down is so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
It's huge. And also the
anticipation. Their lanes, and they'll stop. Slippery slide, find his way, and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Simpson. Got his man downfield. Oh, it's a running room. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, what a cut! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on fourth down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, he comes up with a huge first down.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Reed. Punts it out of the air. Oh, it's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. He might want another play. First play of the period will be a second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
Yeah, and now they got to put it together, right? And this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches, and so this is really hard for them. But I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Here comes the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Touchdown, Alabama! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
My old coach said, don't never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such grit.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. A&M comes back out with another first down. Back to pass, it's Reed. It's complete on the right side.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Moss. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to it.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now going to have to maybe play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Takes it the other way. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing in his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. While they're thrown a little bit late, as a result, it's an INT.
Power football with the run. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the stakes. The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Snagged in the middle. It's Craver. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Moss. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion.
He's got it. First down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Using his legs, it's Moss. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. It's Reed. There's the pressure. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And you're not going to see many of those. And that's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot. so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line. From the gun, running back on the move.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Let's not overcomplicate things. My guy is better than all of your guys. No matter how I give it to him, I'm going to keep feeding. That's over 150 yards now. What a day for this wide receiver.
Keeps it on the draw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Reed. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Craver. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Get it out on the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon to me.
Oh, out of space. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
That's a real good-looking throw. And I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Got his man. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime they were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that lap.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Ncaa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Here he goes breaking the pocket. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line. Guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Bringing it back.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing.
Touchdown, Bama! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
No, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the guy.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Quickly out to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Wants to fire on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you could tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Concepcion. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And he tacked on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fair catch called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Showing the arm straight down the left side. Makes the grab. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field. You get it to him, you know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned.
Turning on the Jets. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Miller with the ball. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Reed. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
How good has this offense been on fourth down, converting all 3 times, and they're lining up to go for it again. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Under fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy.
Touchdown, Alabama! And the route is on. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Reed. Finds his man, it's Moss. Still running at the 40. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback getting through the...
Oh, it's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a Heat. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. On his way back from the 20. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Makes the grab. It's Concepcion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Moss. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
I really like this slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They know how dangerous this guy is after the catch, and boy, oh boy, they set their hair on fire and caused a wreck on that hit.
They sure did. You got to be careful, too, because they sold out on that hit. And if they missed, that tight end was going to be able to advance the football, but boy, oh boy.
Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Got his man in the middle. He'll get in there as they draw 2 points closer. They took it 71 yards down the field. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out.
Number 38, set to kick off.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. Go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away.
Number 32, on to punt it away.
Turning, he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Moss. Bust through behind his pad. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Back to throw, it's Reed. And here's the third interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. They think there's room to run to the right here. There he goes! Bulldozes his way through. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Williams. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. On the option. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The Tide with the first and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Kick is in the air. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He's got it. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 15. Makes the grab, defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. The give is to Miller. He gets inside the 40 to the... One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Boilermakers will kick it away first. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So Illinois' offense will have the football first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Just feeds the running back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
To the air, it's Altmaier. Fires to the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Gain of 17 on the play.
Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They're testing the right side here. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Sanders. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Talk about a great way to start the game and setting the tone right out of the gate.
You ain't lying. Sometimes it takes a couple drives to get the juices going and get in a rhythm. No, sir. They came on the field locked, loaded, ready to roll. No slow start here.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers offense will have its first possession of the game. To the air on first down. Makes the grab.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. To the ground with the back. Creates a little space. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Dividing the line with options here on 2nd and short. He wants to change this route. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. Finds his man. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the back. And some room to work. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. It's complete. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
14, Purdue, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming...
And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call.
Holding.  'Cause 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 'cause
Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. Hard running there. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Hand off from the shotgun. It's a seam wide open. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. They go to the ground. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got the 1st down, looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll try it over the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Fighting Illini, facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he could and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Boilermakers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He'll do it himself. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that 1st.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Gets it out quickly. Plows through the defense. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
This time he's got it. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. Looking downfield on first down. He makes the catch. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And it's fourth down, but with this time on the clock, why wouldn't you give it one more play before halftime? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep them clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and take it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They want to run it left here. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in an advantageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Finds his man down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. Hauls it in. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Not a chance. Missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Boilermakers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Got it in stride inside the 20. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Illinois lining up quickly. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Trying to bull his way in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Illini. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Got a man. It's Watson. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll start this drive from the 42. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Altmaier. Flips it out on the screen. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a third down play. Shotgun snap on third down. Got his man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Might as well stick with him. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Gets the back moving. Going to sling it on second down. And that is incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Illinois needs a big play here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Sanders. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Converts on fourth down, still going. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down. Play number 9 on this drive. To the air, it's Altmaier. It's complete to the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on first and goal. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. I have to put that first down behind them. It's second and goal from the 11. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on first down. Grabs behind the line, it's Walker. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now to try to put things in motion on second and long from the 15. Give to the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Boilermakers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. They'll go to the ground. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
The pass on 2nd down towards
The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. All wideouts, no backs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Watson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Bringing the heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Bought a little time, lets it go. He stopped well short of the line to gain at the 22. Not a chip shot field goal, but certainly makeable. We'll see what they do on 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Absolutely center cut. A penalty marker is down. If this is on the defense, the offense is going to have a choice to make. Do you dare take the points off the board and go for the touchdown? They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They'll give it to the back. Finding open areas. Wide open spaces. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Illinois right back to the line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle. It's Arkin. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. Here comes the heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be